We live in a project apartment in the South Bronx of New York City. We pay low rent, and utilities are practically covered. I was raised to believe that environmentalism observed by white people just did not apply to me. Both directly and indirectly, I was just not part of the bigger picture. That is, until I came to Hampshire. I took modeling systems with Sarah Hughes last fall that changed my perspective on sustainability, using the beautiful Kern Center, reminding us that we all have a part in the world we live in. Before last fall, if you had told me that a building could be living, I would reply that such an idea is absurd. I didn't know that microbial activity pretty much sustains life and everything. I had no idea. Experiments modeling the systems that make up this building shed light on the significance of our contributions on the environment around us. I learned about our inevitable connectedness from the common goal of preserving life around us. For me, it's not about what we know, but about what we do that matters. It's not chiefly about environmentalism, not seeping its way into low-income neighborhoods, but about those who do know having a responsibility to act on their knowledge. And I suppose that's why I turned off the light when I returned home, because I had learned it was my responsibility to. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hughes. I'm going to try to hold it together. I'm in my 6th year as a mathematics faculty member in the School of Natural Science, and I came to Hampshire because I wanted to push the bounds of education. I never dreamed that Hampshire would also push the bounds of sustainability. The Kern Center and its impact in sustainability and education, and really the past 24 hours, just fills me with pride and love for our school. Dante's story really touches me. It highlights the power of the Kern Center to teach sustainability to students, to transform perspectives, and to connect over shared values. A year and a half ago, Christina Cinfrani and I started designing the Integrated Sciences first-year program. Our goal was to teach students that science is interdisciplinary, collaborative, and fun. When trying to decide what to use to teach the program, Chris suggested the Kern Center. We didn't know much about living buildings. I knew nothing. And the Kern Center was not yet built. But we decided to heed the advice that we always give our students and to just go for it. I taught a modeling systems course, Chris taught a water course, and our colleague Jason Torr taught a microbiology course, all using the Kern Center. We taught our individual courses and brought the students together weekly to complete collaborative interdisciplinary labs. We toured the building frequently as it was being built last year, and the architects, engineers, and Carl were enthusiastic about answering our questions and sharing what was and is still unknown about how the building would and is operating. Together we learned with our students just how dynamic the Kern Center is. We learned this by being in the building, interacting with the building, and running experiments in and on the building. Learning in this way led the students to asking incredibly complex and cutting-edge questions. Asking questions is the cornerstone of our curriculum here, and we didn't even have to try and teach it. It just happened. Students asked research questions about the constructed wetlands, the rain garden, the PV system, and the building materials. They wanted to know more about the microbes in the soil in the indoor planters, and absolutely nothing held them back. They were empowered and excited by the building, and many of them went on to design and start independent research projects during the spring and summer. We started overhearing them having conversations with other people, educating them about the Kern Center, and offering suggestions about where to put their rain garden and whether or not they should get PV. They're empowered by this knowledge and are now sharing it with others. They are also empowered to just dive in and start tackling problems. We continued with our theme of just going with it by bringing the students to a national engineering conference where they competed in a design challenge. They didn't blink when they were given the challenge to design a stormwater filter. They ended up winning that challenge against teams of graduate students. As first years, they were first years. They weren't even surprised when they won. They expected it, and really we did too. They developed an incredible confidence and a can-do attitude that changed their perspective of learning. One of the students, Claire Shillington, put it best when she said, "I think the most valuable discovery I made is that I'm never going to stop learning, at school or in life. It seems so obvious now, but I'd never really thought about that before." The Kern Center is not only a wonderful place to teach our students and citizens about sustainability, it is a place that inspires us and teaches students to be lifelong learners. And probably most importantly, it encourages us all to just go for it. Thank you.